Singapore will spend an additional 5.1 billion Singapore dollars to support businesses, workers and households as it steps up measures to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. The government's total financial response to the virus now totals nearly 60 billion. That's about 12% of GDP. Deputy Prime Minister Heng Swee Keat has unveiled the package in Parliament. It includes additional wage and credit support for businesses, as well as more cash payouts for Singaporeans. Isabel Lim with more.
Singapore has announced an unprecedented third budget in 2 months to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. This will bring the overall budget deficit for this financial year to a record $44.3 billion. The government will draw an additional $4 billion from past reserves this time round. It's only the third time in history that Singapore has dipped into its reserves.
The primary aim of this solidarity budget is to take further steps to save jobs and protect the livelihoods of our people during this temporary period of heightened measures. We also help businesses preserve their capacity and capabilities to resume activities when the circuit breaker is lifted. I will also provide direct cash in hand for households to help tight families through this difficult period. All of us will be affected by these necessary circuit breaker measures, some more than others. To reach as many as we can, as fast as possible, the enhanced measures in the solidarity budget are broad-based.
Mr. Heng said Singapore must expect overall GDP growth to take a further hit. To help businesses keep their workers, the existing job support scheme will be enhanced. Wage subsidies for local employees in all firms, regardless of industry, will be raised to 75% of gross monthly wages. This will be applicable for the first $4,600 of wages paid in April. Previously, the wage subsidy ranged between 25% and 75%, with firms in the aviation and tourism sectors eligible for the highest rate. The scheme's payout will also be brought forward from next month to this month. The government will also be waiving the monthly foreign worker levy due in April to ease labour costs. And it will provide a foreign worker levy rebate of $750 for each work permit or S-Pass holder, based on previous levies paid in 2020. To help enterprises with financing, the government will increase its risk share of loans made under 3 programs, from 80% to 90%. The programs covered are the Temporary Bridging Loan Program and 2 enterprise financing schemes for SME working capital loans and trade loans. About 100,000 self-employed people will also be eligible for cash assistance under the Self-Employed Person Income Relief Scheme, which will see its qualifying criteria broadened. It will be extended to include self-employed people who also earn a small income from employment work, and those living in properties with an annual value of up to $21,000 compared to $13,000 previously. And all adult Singaporeans will receive a one-off cash payout of $600 called a solidarity payment. This includes $300 that's being brought forward from the previously announced care and support payout and an additional $300 top-up. This will be credited directly to bank accounts by mid-April or paid by cheque from the end of April. Other previously announced cash payouts will be brought forward from August to June.
With the significantly stricter preemptive measures needed to protect Singaporeans and our families, it is now necessary for us to propose a further draw on past reserves. These measures will impact our workers and businesses severely. Additional support will be required to save jobs, preserve capabilities, and provide immediate direct assistance to Singaporeans to help them tide through this exceptional and difficult period. This is a generational crisis with no precedent. We have brought all our resources and administrative capacity to bear to mount a national effort for our workers, businesses and families to protect both lives and livelihoods. We have the plans and the financial resources to carry out these plans without burdening future generations with the bill. We are grateful to our founding generations for their foresight and discipline. The key now is how we can pull together in solidarity as a nation to implement these plans and make adjustments as the situation continues to evolve.